Okay, so today we're going to do something a little bit different because not only is there was an update with the new Toyota Hiace and people were being very creative with it, but we also want to do two things with the new Van Turismo 7 update, as I like to call it. It's actually the October update, but we dubbed it Van Turismo 7. Now, I'm also pretty particular about um let's see. Yeah, I think everything's configured correctly. Hold on. So now we have to go to World Circuits because we got third place I got third place like last time on the stream when we were trying to make deliveries on the Tokyo Expressway. It was in the Sunday Cup, and we're gonna enter and check our got to check our car's performance points. But it's at 387, so I get 27,000 if I win, so yeah, true story. But I actually painted my Hiace to what is it oh, that wasn't clean, but I painted my Toyota Hiace to resemble that of a DHL delivery truck because a lot of stuff I buy from Japan is usually delivered via DHL rather than other outlets. And I keep crashing into expressway sides. Let's see, I'm only a hair quicker than the Daihatsu that I just passed. But you only have 2 laps to get get to third or better. Like, I'm making a delivery here. What could be in this delivery truck, though, is a mystery. But it's definitely not drugs. I can tell you that. Okay, I'm catching up with Yamanaka-san. And plus we see a little bit of lag from this game because even with a PS5 Pro, this might not be well equipped for Gran Turismo 7 at 4K. But it might do well in 1080p. We still don't know what the exact specs of the PS5 Pro is, but that's a topic for another stream. For this stream, we're trying to make deliveries while everyone else is going faster than us. We have so many Priuses. You know, in Japan they're called Prius missiles because a lot of elderly people in Japan, quite tragically, they have lower reflexes when you get old or something. Lower reaction times. Actually, slower reaction times. And unfortunately, they end up crashing their cars. This has been a relatively big problem in Japan lately. Despite Japan's reputation for having safe drivers, the elderly drivers, they accidentally push the pedal too hard, and then they crash into the okay, we're 6 seconds behind first place. And yes, my Hiace is actually getting very it's getting kind of burned out because it can only do a maximum speed of 160 kilometers per hour. Just had to make sure you... Oh. Something keeps disconnecting from my computer randomly. And this is not just limited to, now. It's also happened, like, one time when I was playing Trails of Cold Steel. Like, if like 5 years ago. But I made a hard decision to stop playing that game because I don't know. Maybe my morale got destroyed or something. I think we're nearing the end of the course. We can overtake at the last second, which is probably impossible. Yup, I still failed to get first place because I had to make deliveries. So yeah, pretty embarrassing. We got clean race bonus, so we got more money. And yeah, this is literally a good environment to take a picture. I might share this on Instagram later, so I'm just rendering the car against the backdrop. Yeah, this is this is a pretty okay race. I did better than last time, but still not first place, so I gotta upgrade some parts. I might also do a one make race on the Nürburgring as well, given that DHL is a German company. And yes, I'm testing out a new setup that has surround sound, so once this video is uploaded, I'll make a version where it will be it'll be paired with an AC3 audio track. Oh, this is me just scraping the surface. That cost us some time, so without further ado, we're still gonna save the replay though, since this is the best game I had so far with this Sunday Cup. This is me over speeding to try to get delivery. By the way, about Trapezium, yeah, at the end of September, they did announce that the movie is going to be released on Blu-ray this Christmas. So what I did was I pre-ordered it from Amazon Japan, but only to a warehouse in Yokohama. After I make sure after I put in an expedited shipping request for the warehouse to get the Blu-ray to my front door, then I will see how fast that DHL is running. Yeah, the real delivery simulator, and I still failed to deliver a first place win. Yeah, like, I might also consider buying the standard edition DVD because I do want to test it out on a retro game the DVD out on a retro game console, like the PlayStation 2 or the Xbox 360. I mean, the only consoles you can change the DVD region on are the PS4 and PS5. But I'm not sure about the slimline version though. If it uses standard RPC2, or uses different stuff. So this is me failing to overtake at the finish line. Actually, we're still in the tunnel, but even then, I just know that car wasn't. This is a really intense race, but I still lost. I might just switch out the license plate for either a Pennsylvania one, since my delivery center is Philadelphia. Or I could change it to like, I don't know. Yeah, that car was just too powerful. That red Mazda was too powerful. I couldn't win, so that was really sad. I was just a hair, like, slower. So, yeah, I will still save this replay, because this is the best one. Oh, now we're going to exit out, and we're going to do another delivery job. This time on the Nürburgring. But I gotta compete with other delivery trucks. So let's go to, the Nürburgring. We're only going to do one lap. On the Nordschleife, 120. I'm going to do 16. And we're going to increase the difficulty to, professional. Yes, small price to pay, and do a 1 make professional level. We're going to do flag rules, and we're not going to do custom water. We're gonna start this. Now, I should get, like, 51,000 if I... Oh, let's start our long-haul delivery job. I'm sure I place in 10th instead of 16th. This kind of messes up the challenge, but I also have less storage than before, so, we're doing a delivery job. The greatest delivery job that's ever done. Uh-oh. Trying to deliver packages. Okay. Especially those from around the world, too. What's pretty interesting about DHL, if I buy something from Europe that's in DHL, it usually arrives in New York. But if I buy something from Japan, it usually arrives in Cincinnati. Oh, no. Alright, this is just a single lap around the Nürburgring, because I don't have enough space left for what I'm about to do with the audio track, so, this was cut for, this car is actually much easier to control than the other ones, but still very hard because we have a lot of, like, professional grade drivers. And we're maxing out our speed, like, which is not good for the engine. Oh, I'm drifting. Oh no. Someone spun out. Okay. Yeah, I also heard a lot of people like to play this game with PSVR 2, but while I do want PSVR 2, I don't see the long-term need for it, so, yeah. And unfortunately, there's no games with improvements to VR experience on the PS5 Pro. The PS4 also has a USB 3 port in the form of an proprietary aux connector, but I may be using it to put an external hard drive behind the console because the PS4 only gave you 2 USB ports on the front, and those are also the only 2 USB ports on the whole console. So yeah. Now I have to... No, I did purposely slow down at a certain section of the track where Jan Marlboro crashed back in 2015. However, in the Gran Turismo movie, the events were told out of order because Jan Marlboro wanted to add the the crash scene to his to the movie, as it was part of his story. But that's all I can say about the movie and this track in particular, because only 3 seconds behind the previous Hiace. Unfortunately, they don't sell Hiaces in America because Ford Transit trucks are actually more popular in America, and even Vietnam too, because most of the time when I go between cities in Vietnam, I use a Ford Transit that is commissioned by my mom's hometown, which has actually elevated to city status a few years ago because of its economic growth. However, and yes, they just opened a new expressway exit that makes access to the town much faster. Okay, we are going a little bit faster, but yes, our engine's getting strained because of the fact that we're trying to run this engine. What was that other car that Toyota made that? Oh yeah, the Alford. That's another car that Toyota made. That is also a van, but this is the true minivan in Gran Turismo. We're doing a delivery job, so to speak. Gotta wait for the engine to recover. Just doing this. We rolled a little bit too much. Plus, this car has a high rollover risk. Like my mom's Lexus GX 460. It's a pretty good car, honestly, but it does guzzle a lot of gas, sadly. And my mom actually said that she's not switching to another car because it's the only car where it could fit, like, all the luggage I need to get to and from Asia. I was going to Europe, a smaller SUV might suffice, but even on the domestic trip to Las Vegas, which I have planned for this December, I will be using a smaller car to get to Philadelphia International Airport. Sadly though, that airport is among one of the worst ones I've ever been to. That is in the first world, of course, since I don't spend a lot of time in third world countries. So, oh wow, that's very... Although I will be going to Thailand in 2 years, I guess. Maybe 2 to 3 years time. Yeah. That was a little bit of a... We're not on a straightaway section yet. gotta keep our car under control, or our van under control. And yes, the gap is closing between me and the other cars. So, yeah. I will be playing Spec 2, sometime in the near future. I mean, Gran Turismo 4 Spec 2. But, I might test it out on the PlayStation 3. My backwards compatible PS3. Which, now this is just straight away. This can mean the difference between winning and losing. But I do know for a fact that this car is not ready for this track, so... I'm only running at 145 max. And yes, I am slowing down sadly because of the fact that this car, this actually puts a lot of stress on the engine. And you cannot do engine swaps until you reach level 50. I'm currently at level 48 though. It might take me a while to get to level 50, so I'm slowing down a lot. I'm 10 seconds ahead for now. Make a sharp right turn to finish the course. And that might be it for today's stream, because this actually took a lot of time. This is probably redemption for not winning the, I think I'll post the replay later on, on YouTube, so, I'm so tired. My GT streams aren't usually this short, but I guess I'll see you next week because I got prepare a Windows 7 stream in 10 days, so yeah. See you then.